Annual Program Part 5. Breakdown of the preseason mesocycle. For my athlete, the preseason mesocycle includes conditioning twice a week and resistance training once a week. The conditioning aspect should be used to identify the weak points in her game and strength train for specific endurances. The purpose of conditioning is to not only improve endurance on court, but also improve speed, agility, strength, and mental conditioning. So here, obviously the physical endurance and physical strength training and conditioning is such a huge aspect in being a great athlete and tennis player in general. But mental conditioning also has a lot to do with it. So mental conditioning is a good time to work on, um, to be worked on during the mesocycle because you can incorporate a lot of strategy, um, point play situations where the athlete may be down, she may be losing, and you give her a situation where she has to use the strategy you're giving her to figure out if it works, how she can come up and win, um, and overall to just not be down on yourself and to just focus point by point. How can I, how can I come back and win? So that's a big part of it. And then the key strengths needed for tennis players are core strength, footwork, agility, flexibility, mental fortitude, like I just talked about, and strategy. For resistance training, um, my goal is to train my athlete to use explosive movements every time a movement is initiated. So, a big part with tennis is you're always on your feet. You're never supposed to be flat footed and not moving. After you hit the ball and you recover back to the um, recovery zone, you're still supposed to be on your toes, whether that's bouncing or moving to the next point, moving to the ball. You're never just supposed to be standing there. So, teaching someone the explosive movements here is very, very important. And it's very tiring, so that's a big part of resistance training there. The purpose is incorporating this into the mesocycle to teach my player to generate more force and acceleration in her match play as well. So if you're able to do these explosive movements and get to the ball early, you're able to then um, generate more force, more power, more acceleration whenever you strike the ball. So, critical skills include technique training so my athlete can learn to generate power by increasing the racket head speed. So, it kind of just goes step by step. If you are able to get to the ball early, you're using your explosive movements, you can generate the power if you're including the correct technical um, technique training here.